Closer to home, and hopes of sweeping changes to political donations have hit a roadblock. The Premier, Keneally, wants to introduce caps on donations and on the amount that political parties can spend in an election campaign. But the opposition and the Greens say the reforms don't go far enough.
The Labor government has been criticised for a donations for access culture. Keneally says she wants to restore public confidence.
The need to have a democratic system where we see the people who participate in it act with the highest of integrity.
She's proposing to cap donations to political parties to $5,000 a year, $2,000 to individual candidates. Campaign spending would be limited to $100,000 per candidate, with parties allowed to tip in the same again. Third parties, such as unions and business groups, will be allowed to spend just over $1 million during an election campaign. Barry O'Farrell says this is still way too high.
The spending limit should be in the order of $50,000, that donations limit should be in the order of $1,000 or $1,500.
The Greens say the Premier's spending limits are meaningless because either party could still splash out $19 million on a campaign.
In the last campaign, Labor spent about $17 million, so a $19 million cap wouldn't have touched the sides. The Coalition spent about $7 million.
The Premier hopes the changes can be introduced in time for the March election.
New South Wales would be the first jurisdiction in Australia to impose caps on donations and caps on electoral expenditure.
Meanwhile, Keneally's recent call for renewal in the party has had an effect. The member for Miranda, Barry Collier, has announced he won't run again. The opposition says it's not renewal, it's rats leaving a sinking ship. Matt Wordsworth, ABC News.